Hi everybody, it's Nicola here. So today I have a Miss Beauty full face impressions. I have got loads of bits that I picked up in PoundWorld. So everything was £1. I managed to get pretty much a full face except for primer, concealer, an eyeliner and a setting spray. So it's pretty much a full face. So yeah, let's get on with it. So the first thing I do want to show you is something I'm not actually going to be applying today. It is one of the Miss Beauty nail polishes. Now my husband picked this one for me. Blue is his favourite colour. He does like to pick me up blue nail polishes whenever he sees them. This is in the colour 383 Electric. Now my daughter, when she saw this, decided she wanted to try it out first, so I painted her nails for her, and it's a very thin consistency and it doesn't really become opaque until the third layer. So it is thin and you do need to work with this. So I probably won't be picking up any more because, hey, who has time to apply 3 coats of nail varnish? So yeah, it does say apply 2 to 3 coats. You definitely need 3 with this one. So that is one of the things that I picked up, or should I say my husband picked up, because he chose that one. I was looking at the makeup, he was looking at the nail varnish. So anyway, okay, so first things first, I managed to pick up a foundation. Now this is the Flawless Matte Foundation, easy wear, lightweight foundation with vitamin E. Now I have noticed that looking at the packaging, most, or if not all, of the Miss Beauty products all say they have vitamin E in them. So should be good for the skin. I picked shade 2 mainly because that was the only shade they had. So let's hope and pray that it's the right shade. So as I haven't got a primer, I haven't primed my face, so this is going to go on my face with just my moisturiser underneath. So let's see how it goes. Oh, now I normally have my glass thing to do, but not today, so it's going to have to be back of the hand jobby. Ooh, it's a watery consistency. Can you see that? Oh, that's very watery. It does look a good colour shade though. I am all fingers and thumbs this morning. Right, okay. Get it together, Nicola. Makeup tutorial. Right, okay, so that's the foundation. This is the shade. Looks an okay colour match actually. Not too bad. Not too bad. If you see me looking down, it's because my mirror's down in front of me. So I do apologise if you're not going to get a full shot. I'm going to get this bit off my thumb first, I think. Itchy nose. Right, let's go for it. Quite good colour match actually. Very, very thin consistency though. A very light coverage as well. I think because it was such a thin consistency. Oh geez. That's why you're going to get such a thin coverage. And already all of that I put on my hand is gone, so I can see me going through this pretty quickly. Okay, some more. That sound doesn't make me feel very nice. Yeah, I can see me, if I do continue to use this one, I can see me going through it very quickly because it does seem to use up very quickly. It does look a little yellowish. On my skin, but that's fine. It is such a horrible day today. It's been chucking it down all morning. So I'm sorry if my lighting's a bit dull, because I have to rely on natural lighting, and in good old England we don't get much of that. Right, okay. So I don't have any concealer, I'm just going to use this as the base on my eyes. Okay, well, I will say one thing. I have quite large pores, and sometimes with if I don't use a primer, foundation can sink into my pores and make it look really cakey. I think because this is such a thin consistency, it's not really doing that, so kind of impressed. I don't know if it's buildable or anything, but I'm going to leave it like that. I don't like too full of coverage. I just like to even out my skin tone, so I'm actually going to leave it like that. Kind of impressed. Kind of happy with it like that. You're not going to be able to see very much, but definitely I could have done with a slightly lighter shade, and it is kind of a yellow tinge to it, but I'm kind of happy. Okay, so I have a Miss Beauty setting powder. This is a smooth fine pressed powder with a silk finish blended with vitamin E and sunscreen for ultimate shine control. Not when you're using flash photography, so I've heard. So I'm going to use my Wilkinson's face brush. Love this brush, so good. Only cost me £3. Absolutely love this. So I got the setting powder in Sweet Touch. So, and apparently these things are refillable as well. Not that you would want to worry about refillable when they're only £1 to buy in the first place. So okay, let's set the foundation. The foundation doesn't feel that tacky in the first place, in all honesty. But should have tapped that off because I completely forgot to tap that off. That setting powder is lightening up the foundation, just that little touch. Really nice. There's a little bit of kick off, but not much. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that setting powder has definitely lightened up the foundation, so very pleased with that. And I do need a new setting powder, so I will see how it wears throughout the day, if this becomes flaky or anything during the day, but quite impressed with that. Yeah, definitely, really like that. And as I say, I do need a new setting powder, so that will be useful. Okay, so I'm going to go in next with a bronzer. This is the Miss Beauty bronzer in the shade LA Glow, and Let me have a look. There was apparently 2 shades, but again, this was the only one they had in stock. So for this one, I'm going to use my Real Techniques powder brush. I like putting bronzer on with a big brush like this. Tap off the excess. And then just sort of brush it across my forehead. Sort of along the cheeks. I don't contour. There's no amount of contouring that is going to make you think I have cheekbones. Or any shape to my face. Honestly and truthfully. I quite like that. That's very subtle. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. It's very subtle, but yeah, it does bring a little bit of colour back into my face. Just blend it in on the neck a bit. Yeah, very much like that. Really, really do. And again, I don't have many bronzers in my collection, so I can definitely see me using that again in the future. I like when you do, full face tutorials, and then you find products that you think, yeah, I could use them again. What I hate is when you find, the reason why I didn't pick up a concealer wasn't because there wasn't one there. There was one there, but it was one of the lipstick style concealers, and I know they don't work on me. I know they're chalky. I know they drag. I know they don't blend very well, so I didn't want to waste my money. So, and surprisingly enough, even when everything's £1, it still all adds up. When you think you've got about 12 quid worth of stuff, granted, okay, if you went and bought Maybelline or Rimmel or L'Oreal makeup, it would cost a hell of a lot more. But still, yeah, I forgot to set my eyelids, I think. Well, they seem fine. Anyway, so yeah, I didn't get the concealer because although there was one, I knew it wouldn't work. I knew I wouldn't reuse it, and I didn't want to waste my money. Okay, so the next thing, this ditty little thing, is actually a Miss Beauty blush. I feel like I'm back in Birchbox land again. This is full size, really. But yeah, apparently this was their blusher. It is a silky soft powder blush with vitamin E, highlights the cheekbones and gives the face a radiant look. This is in the shade Cupcake. Again, it seemed, according to the advertising, that is my cat trying to get in. According to the shelf unit with the labels, there were other shades, but not when I was there. So I will use my blush brush. Again, I am using a Real Techniques, and this is the blush brush. So, quite a bit of powder kick off there. Let's tap off that excess. Well, that is a barely there powder. I can see. Oh, this is a bit of highlighting. This is a bit shiny, this one. This one has a bit of shine on it. I'm not too keen on a shiny blush. I think this might end up as a single eyeshadow in my collection. Nobody wants shiny blushes. Well, I don't know. I do like blushes. I'm a bit of an addict for blushes. But there was a lot of kick-off of powder on that, and the shade is extremely subtle, but extremely highlighting as well. So do be aware that the shade Cupcake in the Miss Beauty blusher is actually kind of shiny, very, very shiny. So, okay, next thing. Okay, I actually do have a bit of highlighter. The only highlighter they had was an illuminating wand, and this is in the shade Pink Shimmer. I've already put like powder stuff on, but what I will do is just dab 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 dab. Seen people do this in videos before. I'll just dab it on. Oh, did you hear that? That is not a pretty sound. That is not a pretty sound. Right. Try and find a clean bit of beauty blender. Okay, I don't know if it's me yabbering on, but this doesn't seem to be blending very well. I just look like I have a streak of highlighter on my face. I just have a line. Can you see that? I'm not sure. I don't use a lot of cream or liquid products apart from my foundation. So that could be my fault for yabbering on and letting it set before blending it a little. But not highly impressed. But hey, there's enough highlight in that blush anyway, so we are there. I'm not going to put that on my nose. Actually, I could have put a bit of the blush on my nose, actually. Let's have a look. For highlight, I use the setting brush, actually, by Real Techniques. I'm after a nice highlighting brush, so yeah, that's a perfect highlighter. Yeah. Oh, shiny nose. Yeah, so that blush, it's a beautiful highlighter, actually. Beautiful highlighter. So maybe it'll go in my highlighting drawer instead. I don't know. It could end up anywhere. Okay, so next is eyebrows. Okay, so little bit of a confession here. I generally use a powder on my eyebrows or a pencil. But Miss Beauty didn't have either of those. It had a brow gel, and this was the only shade it had, which is blonde. And in all honesty, this could go disastrously wrong because I've never used a brow gel before, ever. So this could go wrong, not just because of the product, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Right, so let's have a look inside. Wow, that's a lot of product on that brush. Okay, so it's a large spoolie brush, and here we go. Right, okay. Oh, I'm terrified. Terrified, literally terrified. I don't have a lot of hairs in my brow bone. Brow bone. You don't have any hairs in your brow bone, Nicola. On your eyebrows. Right, I'm gonna have to look shocked for a minute while I do this. I'm so terrified. Oh, it's not. I don't like it because it feels wet on my eyebrow, but that could be just because I'm not used to it. But I'm also not seeing. Oh well. I'm not seeing much colour payoff, but that could be because I got the blonde. That could be because there was only blonde there. Oh, I'm Right, this one worked, and I felt kind of okay with it. This one, I'm just, I don't like this at all. My eyebrows feel wet. No, I don't think I'll be using brow gels anytime in the future. I don't like that feeling on my eyebrow. Anybody else feel that weird? Or is it just me? It just says calm, control and define your brows. I don't know. I don't know. Let's try it again. I don't know if it's because I got the blonde one or what, but not impressed. Just no, I don't think I'll be purchasing any brow gels in the future. I don't know if it's just me first time using this product or whether it is actually the product, so I can't give it a proper unbiased view because it's the first time I've ever used something like this. So there's plenty of product you know, on the brush, and the brush is quite nice. It's not scratchy or anything. It does feel kind of sticky on my forehead now, but I don't know if that's normal for a brow gel or not. The colour, well, at least it wasn't like a black or a dark brown. I can kind of get away with a blonde. It's better to go lighter than it is to go darker. Do you know what I mean? So, in all intents and purposes, yeah, I would rate it, but I don't think personally I will be using this again. But yeah. Okay, how are we doing for time? Quite a long time. Right, okay, let's go on to eyes. Okay, so for eyes, I thought I would, they had single eyeshadows, but I didn't want to do single eyeshadows because I've got so many. So I saw these eye crayons, so I thought I would give these a go. So what I thought I would do is, I thought first of all, I could go in maybe with the bronzer, just as a transition shade. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my studio brush, and I'm just gonna use the bronzer as a bit of a transition shade. So yeah, I normally like to get right up close to the mirror when I'm doing my eyes. It's a bit difficult. You know when you wear glasses and then you're trying to see you do something without your glasses on, because obviously I can't wear my glasses when I'm doing my makeup, especially not my eye makeup anyway, but you can't see. You just have to kind of hope for the best. Right, I think there's enough transition shade. Actually, I like this bronzer as an eyeshadow. It's got a real nice tone to it. Can you see? I like that. I like that as a transitional shade. Yeah, I really like that. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in. I think I'm going to go with the lighter one first. This is in the shade Cappuccino, and it says soft creamy eye colour, so doesn't say much else. Okay, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to try and put this onto my eyelid and then hopefully blend it out. It drags a little. I like the shade, but it is in a little on my eyelid. So yeah. Could definitely get a cut crease with these, couldn't you? Just draw it. It's quite convenient actually, you know, if you want a quick eye look. Bam! Done. She says after taking ages putting it on. Right, I don't know if that will blend or not. Going with the blender brush. Yeah, it seems to be blending a little bit. So that's good. I like that. That's quite nice. And then I might go in with the darker shade a little, just on the outer corner. Just to see if I could maybe get some definition in there. This one's gliding on a bit better because of the other product beneath it. So just put it in the corner there. Quite like that actually. Yeah. Although now it's time to stick my brush together. So obviously I'm not going to be able to blend that underneath my eyes. So let's go in with this one, and I always struggle for a brush to do underneath my eyes. If anybody knows of a brush that's really good. Oh, a lot of kick off of powder then. And an under the eye blender brush, a really good one. Right, okay, so I'm kind of going to leave my eyes like that. I don't have an inner corner highlighter, although I could use the blush I suppose. So let's try use the blush for the inner corner highlighter. I'm very aware at the time, by the way. This is one of the Real Techniques brushes. It came in the storage chest. Okay, so blush is a little bit shiny, but as an inner corner highlighter that is just not working. And there's an under the brow highlighter. Not working very well either. Not too keen on this, in all honesty. Okay, so I have, oh my god, this is going on for so long. A lengthening mascara by Miss Beauty, lengthens and extends lashes for a stunning long lash look. So I obviously haven't curled them. Oh, well that's a funny brush. Look at that. That's kind of weird. Okay, never used a brush like this before. Let's give it a try. I hate doing my lashes when I'm not up close to the mirror. Can't see what I'm doing. Anybody else feel that way? Anybody else do that mascara face? I'm very aware of not doing that in front of an audience. Oh, I bet this bit is really good for just sort of running along. Oh, maybe not. Oh, hang on. Okay. It's really hard to do your bottom lashes. And I've got a big globule of it there. Can you see? So not liking the brush for the bottom lashes. Completely messed that up. Can you see? Such a big glob. Yeah. In regards to lengthening my mascara, my eyelashes, yeah, they do look a little bit longer. I would say they do look a little bit longer, yeah. I'll give them that. But oh my god, not good for your bottom lashes. No way. Okay, so final product of the day. We have two lipsticks. We have one in the shade Russet, which is like a deep red tone. And then we have one in the shade Cherubim. Oh. And this is kind of like a pinky shade. So I think I'll go for the pink today because it's quite a subtle look, isn't it? So I don't want to go too bold. But I will swatch the other one. Let me have a look. I'll swatch the shade. So there is that shade there. So yeah, very, very deep, and it's like a burgundy red. So yeah, I do like my strong colours. So let's have a look. This one is definitely a brighter pink. I'm quite sheen on it as well. So let's. It has that granny smell. You know that your mum's old makeup when you were young? Has kind of that smell and taste to it. Not that you should be eating lipstick, but that's the colour. Okay guys, so that is my finished look with all the Miss Beauty products. Products I liked, well, I like the bronzer, and I like the eye crayons. The cappuccino one, definitely, I really like that. That's really pretty. And the setting powder, I think the setting powder was nice as well, really set the foundation nicely. Products I didn't like so well, definitely the brow gel. The brow gel was a no for me. I probably won't ever pick this up or try this again. The blush, unfortunately, I love blushes, I really do, but unfortunately this blusher was just no good as a blusher, no good as a highlighter, and I doubt it will show up as an eyeshadow either. So I will keep trying to use this up in my collection, but this could be decluttered very soon if I can't find a use for it. But these two products were definitely my nose, really. The lipsticks, I think they're beautiful colours. We'll see how they wear throughout the day. The illuminating wand, I think, yeah, actually now I've got the whole look together, I think it has worked nicely. It's given me a beautiful illumination. The mascara I do like on my upper lashes, but there is no way that this is ever going to catch any of my lower lashes. So this is a top lash only kind of mascara. And as for the foundation, I think because of its watery consistency, I'm probably going to use this up pretty quickly. But I will admit it hasn't sunk into any of my pores. It doesn't look cakey, but that's probably because of its thin consistency, and it is not enough product there to sink into my pores. But it's sitting nicely on my skin. I think I could get away with it for a day. So yeah, it's not my favourite, but I can see myself using this on other days, so kind of happy with all that. So that is the finished look, everybody. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, if you like any of the products that you see, I picked them up in PoundWorld. I'm not sure if they're available anywhere else, because that's where I saw them, all for £1, so can't go wrong really. Alright then, thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.